Yeah, guys, welcome, guys. This is a complete banking website solution that I just created. As you can see, it has all the ready-made built-in pages that you need for a professional banking website. Right from the personal banking, corporate banking, deposit, credit cards, and so on. As you can see, banking design is a slider in the front end. So as you can see, it comes with a very responsive design, content, the professional layout, such that if you choose to just set up your banking website without having to worry about the design, the layout, the content, then this is actually the right solution for you. And you can also, if you like, you can use your front end once people come to the e-banking here, then they will be able to either log in or create an account. So but before we create an account, let me show you how the admin dashboard actually looks like. So I'm just going to go into a new incognito window because you cannot log in as an admin and in the same browser, and also log in as a user in that same browser. So I'm gonna log in as an admin in an incognito browser, and I'm gonna create an account in the normal browser. So this is my admin account. As you can see, we currently have total user 6. These are our transactions. As you can see, deposit, pending deposit, and so on. You have this where you can see all of your users. You can add new users. So as an admin, you can also create an account for user right from your dashboard. So you just put in their username, email, password, then you send it to your client who is gonna use the account, and the client will fill in other information like their first name and last name in their dashboard. At least you can create a login for them. You can also manage your users, and let me use this as an example. So this has a user. So once you click on this pencil button, you can easily just come here to activate transfer or deactivate transfer. So meaning that if you should deactivate transfer, the user would be unable to make any transfer. So you can also verify or activate account. So if you should unverify this account, the user will be unable to log in. Or if you should verify this account, then the user will be able to log in again. You can also activate code OTP or not. So when you activate code OTP, it means when the user wants to make transfer, the user will need some code like tax code, COT code, and IMF code. And you can also provide the code to the user. Is it a transfer code? So the user would have to contact the admin to actually get access to these 3 codes before they can make any transfer. And you can also activate email OTP so that every transaction that the user is doing, they can always receive email OTP. I'm going to show you a sample of that. And from here, another incredible stuff you can do from here is that you can fund your user's account. Like as you're on this account for Robert Square, you can just come here and add some money into the account. So currently we have 3 different accounts. We have US dollar, British pound, Nigerian naira. I can decide to remove any account I do not want, and I can also decide to add any account I want. So if I should add money into this dollars, like I said, you can add as much as currency as you want. I added this theory for tutorial sake, and once you get access to these stuff, you can do much more accounts. So I can decide to add about $10,000. So you can debit or credit. So if I should choose this debit and update balance, it's going to minus $10,000 from from the balance of this particular user. And if I should choose credit, it's going to add this $10,000 to the account of the user. And I can just put in the description for business transactions. Then I'll update the balance. So don't worry, we are still gonna check this user account so that you can see everything I've done. So, but I'm just showing you what is possible in the admin area. So this is where we do the settings of the website. So you can come here to the settings to do email SMTP. You can change the logo. You can change the name of the website from here to your own name you want to use, the phone number, address, description, and so on. Then users login permission. So you can choose to always collect username during sign up process or not. You can send confirmation email to user after registration. So if you want your users to always receive confirmation email, so this is an example of how the email will look like. So this was when I was creating an account, like welcome to, here are your login details. So this is how the email sample is gonna look like. So this is another one. This is when was when some payments was actually made. As you can see, this was when some payment settings was done in the account. So, and I was notified from the email. So transactions emails have been sent for every transaction. As you can see, this was when the user was attempting to withdraw $100. So as you can see, so you can also modify all of these information that clients receive from the email as well. So that is how it is. So you can enable affiliate program, can send confirmation email on every email update. Then so yeah, so and you can also automatically delete unconfirmed account after 7 days. Then we also have management. Under management, we have cards. So this user here has actually requested for a debit card. So and let me see, I think I have approved it. Yeah, so I have approved the card. As you can see, the date that the card was requested for and was created for is there. Then we have loans. So this user has requested for this loan. This one is still pending. This is the loan that was granted to this user. So I will show you how to do all of this from the user in just few minutes. So let's check. So this is currency. So this is where you can add more currency to the banking website. The dollar is the default one. Then British pounds is the second currency. We also have Nigerian naira. So I just decided to add this Nigerian naira. So let me show you how it's going to look like here. So when I come back to our website, so I just have to switch the browser back. So I want to log into a user account here. So I'm just going to put in the email of the user we are testing. So I'm going to sign in. Okay. So I'm going to put in my PIN, transaction PIN. So as you can see, we have currencies. We have the US dollar here, British pounds here, and the Nigerian naira here, and then the rate here as well. So if you remember, this is the $10,000 we actually funded inside this account earlier before from the admin account. So now once I come here, so now let me add a new currency. So I'm going to click on add new currency. So this time around I want it to euro. So now let me just search for. So for the euro we need the currency code, and I have made a search here. So it's actually EUR, because I used to kind of like get confused about the code. So I'll just put the code here. Currency name, it is euro. Then the symbol, I'm just gonna copy this symbol here. I'm gonna paste it here. So now we need the rate per USD. So it means 1 euro will make how many dollars. So we can do the stuff here. So 1 euro will actually make $1.05. So do you get 1.05 USD dollars? So I'm just gonna save currency. Currency was added successfully, so I can click on OK. So I should go to currencies. As you can see, we now have a new currency. Okay, I think there's a mistake here. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be dollar to euro, not euro to dollars. So dollar to euro, so it's going to be 0.9195 euro. So I don't know if you get, so that's how it's supposed to be. So it means 0.95 euro is equals to $1. 0.95 euro is equals to $1. So that's how we need to do it. So I'm going to click on currencies again. So now our editing has been solved. So that is how to set the currencies. So now let's go to our user account. So now let me reload and see. So as you can see, we now have a new account, but currently we do not have any money in it. So to get money, there are several ways you can actually fund a user account, and you actually get to that very soon. I've shown you one of the ways you can fund a user account right from the admin. If you remember, we funded the $1,000. So and then we also have exchanges. So every exchange that everybody makes will be reflected here. So we have gateways and so on. So right now what I want us to do is so every practical step that we need to take is basically in the user account right here. So it is after we've done them in the user account, just go to the admin account to confirm it all. So right now this is a user account that I've been using. So we can also create more user accounts. So now let me just use another browser. So basically what I want to do here is I'm going to come to create a new account. And if you remember, I showed you can also create an account for your clients directly from the admin dashboard as well. So I'm going to try to create a new account from here. So right now I'm going to create a new account. So I'm going to use, let me use this as the username. So this is the email I'm using. So I'm going to put in my password. Sorry. I'm going to put in my PIN here. me and input my first name and last name. Phone number. So for the date, I'll just use any date of my choice as the birth date. So for the gender, I can use male. Religion, I can use others. So then you need to put in an address. So I just normally use this address just for testing, Then zip code. Next of kin. So right now we have to choose the currency. So now if I should click this drop down, you can see all of the currencies that we have created is going to display. If you remember, this is the last currency we created, euros. So now when your client wants to create an account, so they can choose any of these accounts to create, but whichever account they use as their default, they will still see all of these other accounts. So let me just use US dollars. Then we have account type, we have savings, current and fixed. So let me use savings. I agree. So I think I filled everything. So then I can click on create account. So after creating the account, so we can now log in. So let me log in, sign in. So right now they said please confirm your email address to proceed. So right now an email has been sent to this Gmail. So I don't have the Gmail here. So what I normally do is I can verify the account right from the admin dashboard. So I can just come to users here, all users. Okay, I've been logged out, so let me log in back. So I just come to all users, or rather, okay, yeah, this is the account. So it's not yet confirmed, so I can edit from here. So the email has not been confirmed. I'll just mark this confirm account email. So you can confirm any of your accounts, like any of your clients' accounts by yourself, and they can also go and verify the link sent to their email. So because of time, so now let me go back to login again. So now let me click on sign in, login. As you can see, it didn't bring that error again. So it says it didn't bring that notification again. So it says login successful. So now let me press OK. So now it says your account is currently unverified. So there are two steps. There's one of the email. So and you can also from manage users here. This is the so you can choose to verify or unverify the account. So when you verify and click on modify, so once the user try to log in, it will be easier. The user will be able to log in. So now all that we need now is just to input our PIN that we created during our sign up, and this is our new user account we just created. And as you can see, all of the balances are still in 0, so we can do more with 8. So if you should click on this place, okay, sorry. So now let's come to account from profile. This is where you can set your profile picture. So if you have a picture you want to use for the account, you can set it up from here. So I'm not sure I have picture. Let me try this. update, profile uploaded. So as you can see, it has been updated. So then after that, one cool thing about this account is that you also have access to statements. So once transaction has been made, you can get bank statement, and then KYC as well. You can upload your KYC document right from here, and once you upload it, the admin will be able to approve it. So then after that, we have security. You can come to password, put in your old password, new password, and then so confirm password to change your password. And from here, you can also change your PIN as well. So put in your old PIN, new PIN, and then confirm PIN. So then after that, we have transfer, local, international, mobile deposit history. So now let's try local transfer. So we go to local transfer. So as you already know, we do not have any money in our account yet, so we need to first of all fund this account, and you already know how to fund accounts. Let me show you that one more time. I told you there are several ways we can fund accounts. I've shown you one. Let's just do it once again before we explore the other ways. So just come to manage users. Then you see all of the users that are on your website. Then you can select whichever user you want to work on. And this is our current latest user. So just come to this pencil icon. Then you scroll down. So which of the accounts do you want to fund? So you can choose to fund the dollar account. So then I'm gonna put in probably 50,000. So for whatever purpose, for any purpose, for loan benefits or whatever purpose you want to add to it, date balance. Yeah, so as you can see, so now I should come here. So now let's go to dashboard. Sorry, this is minus. Did I? Debit, sorry, it was actually debit. So as you can see, that's how this works. So now let's add in 100,000 so that we can. So now I'm going to change it to credit. So for business purposes, update balance. So what's going to happen now is that I now have added $100,000 to the account. So now the account has a minus of $50,000 before, that's like a debt, and now we've added 100,000 to it. So now we should have approximately $50,000 in the account now. So now let's check that out. So this is it here. So I'm going to reload. So this is it. So if you should come to history, or you can also scroll down, you see debit of $50,000 what we did the other time, and credit of $100,000. Then if you come here as well, as you can see, we have the transactions, and one you can also check it in the statement as well. This is the bank statement. You can click on view, then you can see the bank statement. As you can see, 1st December to 31st of December. So that is the bank statement. Money in 100,000, money out 50,000, balance $50,000. And one cool thing about this is also that you can also, so once you've gotten access to this, you'll also be getting access to the admin area. So you can also backdate, like you can, if I should go to transactions, so I'll come to transactions here. So you can see all of the transactions that has taken place on your website. So now this is the latest recent transaction. You can edit it. So now let me edit. So there are a lot of things you can edit, like the amount, the reference number, the date of which is also important, the name of the bank, this get bank holder, identifier, and so on. Some sender you can also edit, like probably you can say the sender is from corporate whatsoever. So stuff like that. Then you can change the date as well. So probably you want the date to be somehow earlier, maybe in January. You want it to seem as if the transaction actually happened in January. So and you can change the date, everything. So you can make multiple transactions and then put and edit all of the dates to what you want it to be updates. Now if I should come back here now, as you can see it's currently at 3rd of December. So now let me reload. So now it is January 3rd. So if I should come to my dashboard, as you can see, it records it as if it has happened in January, since January. So 2024-01, and currently we're in December 2024-12. So you can do a lot of things like that. So now let's work on our local transfer. So I'm gonna try and make some transfer. Let's do a $5,000 transfer. So currently we do not have a beneficiary because this is a new account. So we can just use a dummy. We can just use a dummy bank name, First Bank PSC, account number, put in a dummy account number, account holder, probably. So we can save the beneficiary. So what is the purpose of the transfer? For education purpose. So then let's click on transfer. So now as you can see, it says local transfer is not activated on this account. So there are a lot of things that we can do. So now we can choose to not activate transfer on this account, and the client will have to contact the support for that. And to activate the transfer is very simple. You can just come here. So now we are working, just come to manage users like we normally do. So whichever client you want to work on, so let's work on this, edit. So from here you can activate the transfer, modify. Okay, so now let's initiate the transfer one more time. Let me transfer again. Okay, sorry, let me put in the amount. Account number, accounts, parentheses, educational purposes, transfer. So as you can see, it is going successfully. So it has gone successful. So now if I should reload, let me reload. Yeah, exactly. As you can see, our balance has been deducted. When we go to the dashboard, as you can see, we now have $45,000 left in the account. So there are other ways we can restrict transfer as well and make it more secure, like the code OTP. If we should activate the code OTP now, then the transfer code will be activated. I'm talking about these codes here, the IMF, COT, and passcode. So now let me show you how that works. So once the user goes to transfer, they go to international. So see if they want to make an international transfer. So now let's assume they want to transfer $10,000 internationally. So let me just use this bank name. Then I'll just put in a username, account country, let's use United States, identifier, routing number, IBAN. So let's go with anyone. So then you put the number, you just say dummy number. So reason for transfer, probably business purpose. Then I agree, and then once the transfer is made, it's going to ask for these codes. So now please contact the admin to receive the IMF code. Enter the IMF code here. So now the user would have to contact the support for these codes, and once they contact, so you can just easily provide them this code. So for the IMF, so this is the code. So once you send it to them, the user will just paste in the code and then click on confirm. Then it's going to ask for another code, which is the COT code. So you can easily just send them this code as well for the COT. Then they will have to paste it here, then click on confirm. Then the task code copy. So you can also add more code. You get, like, you can add more code, and you can also delete the codes as well if you don't want them to be receiving it, or you can deactivate it. Then once they confirm, then the transaction will be successful. Yeah, so it has been successful. So now let's go to our dashboard. So as you can see, we have been debited. So right now, after local international, we also have mobile deposit, and that is another way of funding the account. So let me just show you how to do this. So the user can easily just come here and click on upload check. So I do not have a check here. I'm just going to use one of these pictures as an example. So let's assume this is the check. So I just upload, then click on deposit check. Thank you, your check has been uploaded successfully. So then we can come to the user dashboard here. Then we can go to finances, then check. As you can see, this is it right here. So we can view it. So while viewing, so let's assume the check is a check of 50,000 USD. So we can approve it and fund the account of the money they are requesting for in the check. Then you can change the pending to approved, then credit user on approval. So when we update the check, then let's go to our user account. So let's go to dashboard. We should receive the money. As you can see, the $50,000 has been added, and all of the transactions are also recorded here. And all of these transactions, you can easily edit anything, the time frame, everything. I've showed you how to do that. So then after that, we have the history. I've shown you history. That's where we have all of the transactions on the website. Then we have monetary. So this is where you can also fund your account from here too, especially with crypto. So on this website, we currently have Bitcoin. We have integrated Bitcoin. Let me show you how it works. So now let's assume we want to fund with Bitcoin. So I'm going to click on select. So now this is the wallet address the user is going to make payment into. So now let's assume the user has made payment into this wallet address. So I'll also show you how to set this payment gateway, the crypto payment gateway from the admin, and how to add your wallet address that the user is going to send money into. So now after they have made payment, let's assume it's a $2,000 payment. So the user will just have to type in their transaction ID for the transaction and click on deposit. So your deposit of 2,000 has been sent. Reference, you'll be credited once the deposit is confirmed. So we can come back to our admin. So go to deposit here under finances. So you can see this is it right here. So I can just click on this pencil icon. So if truly you have received the money in your Bitcoin wallet you have set up, then you can just come here and then approve it. Then you can just update. So once you have updated it, so now let's check our dashboard. So go to your dashboard, and as you can see, it has been added. So and that is how it also works. So now let me just show you how to add the gateway like I told you. Just go to gateway here, then go to add gateway. If you go to manage gateway, you see the Bitcoin, the crypto Bitcoin. So now we can add more. So let's assume we want to add Ethereum. So you just under the type here, you just choose crypto, not bank. Then so we have added Bitcoin before, so let's add Ethereum. So the same way to add any other crypto. That's how this is the exact way we added our Bitcoin. So gateway name would be Ethereum. Then gateway icon is not compulsory, so just make sure it is active. Then wallet, this just type in wallet address here, then put in your Ethereum wallet address. So I don't know how so let me just put in a random number. So let's assume this is your Ethereum wallet address. So just click on submit here. So the payment gateway has been added. So now we should come back to our user account, and let's go to monetary data deposit. Now we should find Ethereum. As you can see, now we can select either Bitcoin or Ethereum. So this is the same way you can add multiple crypto payments. Now let me select it, and you see, remember this is the wallet address we added. So and then your users can make payment to that wallet address. It's as simple as that. You can add more crypto gateway. So now let's go to card. So from here, users can also apply for virtual card like Master or Visa card, or either debit or credit card. So let's assume we want to apply for this card. Just click on apply for card. So application was successful. So now you would have to, so now from the admin, you can come here to finances, management, then this is cards. So it's pending, so you can edit it here, and then either approve or disapprove. Activated, so you can activate it, deactivate or expire it, so update. So and then once the user comes back here, the user will be able to receive his card. As you can see, the card number, the card name, expiry date, and the CVV. Then after that, we have the loan. So application. So user can also apply for loan. So let's assume we want to apply for a $20,000 loan. So what should it be? Let's say it's a business loan or an individual loan. Duration should be probably 1 year, and the reason probably say for business startup. I'm just coming up with all of this. So for business startup, then you can click on submit. Your loan application was successful. You receive a feedback on approval, then okay. So then you can come back to our admin. So when you come to management under loans, go to loans under management. So now you're gonna see all of the loan requests. So now you can either approve, disapprove, or even delete. So now let me just approve this and click on OK. So it has been approved. So now you should come to our dashboard. We should see it reflected here. So now everything that we are doing here, there's a notification for it all, and this is it. I actually forgot to show you. So for everything that we're doing, like this is the notification for the loan that has been received, notification for the when we funded the account, notification of the transfer, everything. So you can view all. So you see all of the notification, including the total balance, available balance, and everything. This notifier has been credited to your account. So every transaction you are making, there is always a notification for it here. So and currently now we have this money in our account. So you can go to your status to check your loan status as well. So right now I think the last thing I want to show you here is the exchange. So you can convert your money from dollars here to any other currency that you have here. So now let me show you. Let's assume you want to convert from dollars to British pounds, like you want to exchange some of the funds here to this place. You can just click on exchange here. Then currently I want $6,900. So how much do we want to sell? So let's assume we want to sell $10,000. So yes, so I want to buy in British pounds. So it's gonna be in accordance to the rate you have actually set. I showed you how to do that earlier in this video. So you can click on exchange now. The exchange is pending. Your Debit will be soon updated. So now let me go to dashboard. So as you can see now, we have been debited already. So but if we should go to our admin, so we can come to exchanges here. Then this is pending, so we can approve it. Okay, so once we have approved it, now let's check our, let me reload again. So as you can see, our balance has been we have been credited in our British pounds. So we can do the same for also Nigerian naira, euro, and every other currency you create on this banking website. So far so good. That is all I want to show you in this user account. So now let's wrap up with the admin account. As you can see, I've shown you everything from the users, tools, settings of the website, management, the cards, loan, coins, exchanges, the gateway, you have to add the crypto payments, finances, the deposit, the check, the transactions, configure the account types. So you can add, like, we currently have savings account, current account, fixed account. You can also add more types of accounts from here. So probably there's a type of account that you want to add into this that is not currently here, you can add it here. So it's as simple as that. So I believe you've gotten everything. So now I want you to do me a favor. If you have any question about this setup, kindly just send me the question in the comment section below in the video, the comment section of this video below, and I will be there to answer your question. So thank you very much, guys. If this is also your first time seeing my channel, I would also want you to like and subscribe my channel. Turn on your notification bell button to be notified each time I drop videos like this. So also, before we go, if you're also interested in getting access to this PHP script of which I used to build this banking website, check the description of this video below. There's a link to my seller store where you can actually purchase this script at a very affordable price. Trust me. You can also reach out to me as well. Once you purchase this script from me, automatically you will be entitled to my support, making sure you get the installation from the beginning to the end. And I also have a video for the installation of this script as well. It's gonna pop up on this screen. So if you want to learn how to install this script from scratch to the end, check the video. I'll also link it in the description below in case you don't see it in the screen. So you want to learn how to do the installation after you've purchased it, and you want to learn how to do the installation yourself on whichever hosting of your choice. Do a normal username ship. So I'll link the video in the description below, and you can also see it in the screen. So that will be all for now, guys. Thanks for staying to the end of this video. Bye for now. See you in my next video. Okay, guys.